undeniable, royalty indefinable. Ford knows that your vehicle is a reflection of you, so they design beautifully innovative, stylish cars like the Explorer, Escape, and Fusion to make your journey safer, smarter, and more dynamic. Ford, born to roll. Learn more at IamBornToRoll.com.
Blog Talk Radio.
Side 2.
As we proceed to give you what you need, here we go. It's gonna be a toe jam tonight. As we do it like this, on the warm-up tip, I let you know, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. So here it goes like this. On the warm-up tip, now we gonna funk it up like this. On the old song. One morning I had a dream. I can make the young ladies scream. I'm making musical sounds with my mouth. Listen. So I tried it at a party. The people didn't even know it was me. And when they finally told me, I heard a shout like that. The studio sound just stays and amazes them. Everybody, I just can't hear the bomb, and we know the Dougie S-R-E-S-H. And the crew, you and the crew, oh, I am, and what I do. Well, now is it because I know how to get so, and the ladies can't resist her, plus they love it, when I go like, when I go like, go like, when I go like, when I go like, when I go like this, 'cause I'm getting ready. 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 No, every round my make is no mistake, and I'm giving you more, and you can be shown and you can't take. If the project built it to sentimental palaces, you work hard, you're bound to get calluses on your hand and every woman and man, and I'm giving you more than you can say. I'm ready and willing, chilling, getting paid and wearing silks and suede. Go to Barbados and cool in the shade. Do my exercise, keep nice and trim. Go down to the beach for a real cool swim, and all the ladies say, let's talk to him. Let's talk to him. Hey, I got brown eyes and a brown complexion. Keep my hair up to perfection. Believe everything in your wall with your weed up. That's the main reason why I don't eat meat, but I can say a fresh mom off a fresh beat. And like, I'm on the mic like, and on the mic and like Adam and Eve, we're gonna try to achieve what most people out here would disbelieve. DJs cut so hard that it's hard to breathe. Make the best DJs in the place wanna leave. Show up, baby, where y'all going? Y'all out of here, yeah? Well, I'm getting ready. 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 Bring it down.
And all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hello there, my tea sippers, honey. It's another glorious day. It's a Thursday, honey. Ha! And I hope you got your compass together, baby, because you know what time it is, honey. It is time to dish tea, and you're dishing tea, darlings. Ha ha! With Big Meach. Hey, babies. Well, you know, today is a special edition show. My guest today is going to sit up here. I'm excited because I have been a fan for many, 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 many years, and this is going to be an exclusive for me as we get ready to understand all of this. Now, he's not scheduled to come in for a little minute because, you know, when we're doing junkets and carrying on, you know, everything is on a time schedule. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in and out and in between and carrying on and let you guys understand some of who he is and what he's all about. Take you back and journey with me. For some of my young cats out there, honey, if you are born anytime after 1995, I'm going to say, you may not be hip to this cat, okay? However, everything that you're hip to as far as hip-hop music and things are concerned, is all because of this particular cat right here. He is known as, or dubbed as, the world's greatest entertainer, and he simply goes by Doug E. Fresh. I'm going to give him another intro when we get ready to bring him on, but at this particular time, I'm going to introduce you to his music and things. We're going to sit back and relax and go through a little bit of time. I'm going to take you on current events and carrying on in between the music, and we're just going to have a good time. So when he comes in, we're ready to rock and roll, okay? If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or want to talk about your favorite Dougie Fresh tune or whatever, feel free to bring it on in, and we'll get it. You know, you call in at 347-205-9183. That's 347-205-9183. I got the tea room open as well, so if you want to come on in, I see Pharaoh's boxes over there. Hey, child, ready to sit down and chat with you or whatever. If you're over there and got questions, comments, or concerns, put them over there. If you want to sit down and chat and go at it or whatever, that's cute. But remember, over there in the tea room, honey, it is the written word, and, you know, now that everything is about writing and we're less vocal and really don't communicate well with one another, sometimes you may think somebody's trying to neck roll you when they're not. So just remember, over there in the tea room, dish your tea responsibly, please. It's okay to disagree, just don't be disagreeable. Because if I come over there and find that you are, I will what? Cut you. Okay? Now, in the meantime and in between time, let me say this as a special announcement. The fundraiser efforts are about to kick off very soon. My baby, honey, this is a 20-year birth in the making, honey. I've written a play, and we are finally at the point now to where we're able to get it up and off the ground. So my play, No Time for the Pain, is slated to go up late summer, early fall 2013. And so we're going to be looking for you to come out and give us sponsorship by buying an ad or whatever in the program booklet, and which is called the playbill and all of that. So for more information, please go over to our website at www.dishingtea.com, www.dishingtea.com. And you will find links over there to everything, the Facebook page, the link to the No Time for the Pain page, and et cetera, so that you can have a nice and comprehensive look at who Big Meach is all about. Okay? So while you're doing that, that would be absolutely swell and lovely and carrying on. So what I'm going to do is I still got to pay bills, honey, so we'll have a couple commercials, and then I'm going to come back. We'll be doing music and carrying on. Like I said, if you have your favorite Dougie Fresh song, if I don't play it before he comes in, that's cool. Call in, let us know what it is. If you have memories or just want to talk about that particular time, as a matter of fact, this is the forum, honey. Let's talk about hip-hop. The hip-hop then versus hip-hop now. What are some of the challenges that you see that the genre is facing? That's going to be one of the questions that I ask him. So let's talk about it. In the meantime, let me do this. I want to pay a couple of bills. and say hello to a couple of the sponsors, and then we're going to get right back into Doug E. Fresh, baby. I love it, I love it, I love it, and I love it again.
The Big Brothers Network. Yeah, men of color, men of size. The Big Brothers Network was created to celebrate the larger man of color and those who admire him. We intend to promote a positive self-image within our community and the mainstream population. Our goal is to embrace our differences, to inspire self-love, and increase camaraderie through positive, brotherly interactions. We intend to accomplish these goals through the BBN magazine, local and national events, and networking forums. For more information or to catch the latest copy of the BBN magazine, please go to www.bigbrothersnetwork.com. That's www.bigbrothersnetwork.com. The Big Brothers Network. Men of color, men of size. Vidal, Couture, Eacham, Vidal, Couture. Enjoy high fashion with luxurious twist. Step into the future with fresh, innovative couture. Designed by Miss Meach, DeVale, Meach, DeVale. For more information, contact Meach at 313-996-9807. 313-996-9807. Or go to Facebook and go to facebook.com/Meach DeVale. That's MICHIEDEVALE. Meach DeVale, Eacham, Vidal, Couture.
Okay, party people in the house. You're about to witness something you've never witnessed before. Yes, it's the original human beatbox, Dougie Fresh, and his partner, the Grand Wizard, MC Ricky D, and that's me in the place to be. And we're going to show you how we do it for 85 Kick It Live, all right? Because I got a funny feeling you're all sick of all these crap rappers biting their rhymes because they're backstabbers. But when it comes to me and my friend Doug Fresh, there is no competition because we are the best, Finesse and press, which we prove. And y'all will realize that we are the move. So listen close so you all don't miss as we go a little something like this. Hit it! Oh, yeah. You know what? Lottie-dottie. Lottie-dottie. Lottie. Lottie. You know what? Yo, peep this. Lottie-dottie. We like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just the men that's on the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic right for all of y'all, keeping y'all in health, just to see you smile and enjoy yourself, cause it's cool when you cause a cozy condition and that we create, cause that's our mission. So listen to what we say, because this type of shit, it happens every day. I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning, I gave myself a stretcher, a morning yawning, went to the bathroom to wash up, had some soap on my face and my hands upon a cup. I said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the top choice of them all? There was a rumble dumble, 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said,
"You are, you conceited bastard."
Well, that's true. That's why we never have no beef. So then I washed off the soap and brushed the gold teeth. You know I love Olay because my skin gets pale. And then I got the files for my fingernails. Due to the night and on my behalf, I put the bubbles in the tub so I could have a bubble bath. Clean, dry was my body and hair. I threw on my brand new Gucci underwear. For all the girls I might take home, I got the Johnson's baby powder and the Polo cologne. Fresh dressed like $1 million bucks. Threw on the ballet shoes and the fly green socks. Stepped out my house, stopped short. Oh no, I went back in, I forgot my Kango, and then I I ran through her. I bumped into my old girl from the This is a girl plays hard to get, so I said, what's wrong? Cause she looks upset. She said, it's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue. You went away, and now my life is filled with rainy days, and I love you so, how much you'll never know, cause you took your love away from me. Now, what was I to do? Just crying over me, and she was feeling blue. I said, don't cry, dry your eye. Here comes your mother with those two little guys. Her mean mother stepped up, said to me, hi. Looked Sally in the face and decked her in the eye. Punched her in the belly and stepped on her feet. Slammed the child on the hard concrete. The bitch was strong, the kids was gone. Something was wrong. I said, what is going on? I tried to break it up. I said, stop it, leave her. She said, if I can't have you, she can't either. She grabbed me closely by my sock, so I broke the hell out like I had the chicken pox. But she gave chase. She caught up quick. She put her finger in the face of MC Rick. She said, why don't you give me a plane so we can go cruising in my OJ? And if you give me that okay, I give you all my love today. Ricky, 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 can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your jazzy ways. Oh, MC Rick, my love is here to stay. And on and on and on she kept on. The bitch been around before my mother's born. I said, cheer up. I gave her a kiss. I said, you can't have me. I'm too young for you, miss. She says, no, you're not. Then she starts crying. I says, I'm 19. She said, stop lying. I says, I am. Go ask my mother. And with your wrinkled pussy, I can't be your lover. To the tick-tock, you don't stop. To the tick-tick, and you don't quit. Hit it. Don't never forget.
All right, now, circa 1985, child, what was you doing back then, honey? Come on now, talk to me. What's going on, T-Sippers? Honey, if you're just joining us, we are preparing to be dazzled and entertained, honey, by the world's greatest entertainer. We're waiting on Mr. Dougie Fresh to come on in and to let us understand what's been going on in his world and you know, catch us up to date of what's happening. We do understand there's some new music coming, and he's been just a humanitarian, an activist for hip-hop and artist rights and carrying on. So we want to hear from him. At this particular point, that was my cell phone in the background. Y'all know you used to turn it off, but I forgot. At this particular point, we do want to take time to acknowledge and look at hip-hop today. Now, as you see, this is where it started, honey. A lot of this that you're hearing now was old school and this, that, and the other. But compared to then to what we have now, what do you think is one of the biggest disadvantages that we have? I see we got a hand, 313-919, 313-919. I'm coming right here to you, baby. Hey, you're dishing tea with Big Meach. What's going on?
Well, hi, Big Meach. Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year.
This is Art by Soul from Detroit.
Hey.
And I don't see any disadvantages in hip hop. I think that hip hop is actually getting better and understanding some of the things that they didn't have before. They're getting better. But then again, I'm really not in with the hip hop crew. I'm one of the Temptation and Supremes and from that era.
Right, I feel you.
Okay, but I really just wanted to call in and holler at you and tell you Happy New Year, and I'm glad to see you still getting down.
Oh, well, all right then, baby. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much.
All right, be blessed.
You too, baby. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, all right, okay, but now, to her point, the music has changed a little bit. It's going back to what I see is a fun element in some instances. There are some artists out there. When Will Smith came on the scene, he kept everything light and airy, and was very fun-loving. On the skirts of what old school was. And then, as his career progressed, he got more into the acting. He, got away from it for a minute or whatever. And so now we're starting to see that hip-hop is coming around again to having a little bit to say. But for the most part, a lot of it may not be in that particular place to where it is something where the message itself is forthcoming. Everything now that has been attributed to hip-hop has been bitches and hoes and this, that, and the other. And now it has become such a language of its own to where it's defined the culture. And a lot of hip-hop now has been synonymous with what is now called ghetto fabulous, And also masculinity and things is defined by hip-hop music. If you're not listening to Jay-Z or Tupac or Nas or, well, no, not Nas where he was, but, now he done changed over. Some of the little hardcore children, if you're not listening to them, honey, then that means you soft. I've had folks at my job and stuff was like, they like Beyonce, but, they can't go down the street listening to bumping Beyonce in their car because that would consider them to be a little too soft, And I have a problem with that particular thing because, again, it goes back to the integrity and understanding, and defining what masculinity is and this, that, and the other. I have a major problem with that. I do. And see, in dealing with hip-hop culture, it seems that there seems to be, just one of the definitions now. And so I would love to see the music itself be a little bit more reflective of something better in the culture. Why is it, that's going to be one of the questions too. Why is it that we see hip-hop music to always want to reflect the negative images or whatever, or does it seem that way? Does it really seem that way, that the negative images are what's out there, or what's being reflected? I'm not exactly sure. However, 313-772, I'm going to come to you in just a couple of seconds. Let me do this. I want to play this song right here at this particular time, honey, because it's so appropriate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most exciting stage show you've ever witnessed, appearing live. Excuse me, Dougie Fresh. Yes. Have you ever seen a show with fellas on the mic with 1 minute rhymes and don't come out right? They fight. They never write. That's not polite. Am I lying? No, you're quite right. Well, tonight on the
All right. Cutesy, honey. All right, everything is trying to run behind. I was sitting up here talking to his people on the other line and carrying on. Because, see, in these kinds of things, honey, when you're doing the press junket and you got to go here, go there, blah, 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 you know, he's doing multiple interviews. So he's on one with someone else, and then I got to wait my turn. So while we're waiting for him to come on in, 313-772, you had your hand up for a little minute. I'm coming right here to you, darling. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm everything, and everything is moi.
Well, all right, Big Meach. This is Mark from Detroit. To go into that comment that you made earlier about the difference and or downgrade of hip hop music. What played through my mind is this: during that era, because I am of a certain age group, Dougie Fresh was a part of at least of the urban youth, the basement party circuit, party music. And back then, it was still so very young that they did not know the know-how and or the importance of commercializing it. Thus, it still captured a little bit of the soul and heart of the artist. That is what I truly miss in today's current hip-hop, the artistry of it. Yet, to go back to the party circuit, the party circuit music ain't, I guess isn't necessarily required to have too much heart and soul, because it's just, so you can shake your hips.
Well, interesting you should say that. Okay, you know what, while I have you on the line, and we're still waiting for him to call in, I want you to listen to this particular tune here. This particular tune, is, believe it or not, this is Doug E. Fresh with 2 of his 5 children. 2 of his sons are now, call themselves Square Off, their new rap group that he's managing. And check out this track, and you tell me what's the tune.
There's a lot of games going on out here right now. Cats is playing games, y'all. We not. Come on. We don't play no games, baby. Come on. Left, quick, came back. Got chicks, got stats. S.O. chain flat. Louis the 13, and shorty throw it back. About to pull her all night up. Shine head to toe like my rims and tires. And wider down so they say I'm on fire. Talks we rock until we retire. I am young Fresh, tatted on my chest. I'm the best with these flows I possess. Still better than sex. Make it rain and show me what it do, shorty. See, I'm trying to spend this money on you, shorty. And if you came to get it poppin', then we can get it poppin'. And I'ma show you how we move. If you came to get it poppin', then we can get it poppin'. And I'ma show you how we move. How we doing? We go left, right, front, back. We go left, right, front, and then we take back. It to the left, right, front, and then we take back. It to the left, right, front. I wanna see back. You go left, right, front. I wanna see back. You go left, right, front. I wanna see back. You go. I wanna see you go. I wanna back. Left, right, front, back. Go left, right, front, back. Yeah, just like that. Like God push, like that. Like first album, gold black. For sure. Plenty ice, plenty stack. Yeah. More money, more rap, more Aston Martin, all black, all haters, all back, all 300 exhaust, one button, lift door. Up, everybody get sore. Rock with my crew, square all. Hater shaking, I'm the man. I'm the man, baby. Claim this who I am. That's my name, baby. Hits and it's not even playing. Yeah. And by mistake, we came up with a dance. We go left, right, front, back, baby. Square gang chain, I know you want that, baby. Yeah. I'm tired of hearing everybody talking about they walk it out of chicken noodle soup. And that got you looking stupid. Now move to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back. My trunk's in the front, not the back. I told you why fronts don't know how to act. Now let me see you do it from the front to the back. We go left, right, front, back. We going left, right, front, back. Left, right, front, back. Left, right,
Okay. Now that's Dougie Fresh and Square Off. That's two of his sons who are now in the business. So that there took us back a little bit to that feel that we know of the party scene and this, that, and the other.
Okay. Am I still on? Hello?
Yeah, you there.
Oh, well, then there you have it. Well, it served its purpose. Now, given the fact that it came through my phone and it sounded a little distorted, I give that, kudos and high marks because it still had me head bobbing, and I couldn't really hear it as well as I would have liked to, which definitely speaks to another side of it. So it did what I would expect, I guess, from him. It made me move my head. But I couldn't really get the message of the song if there was one to be received.
Okay. Well, all right.
But at this particular point in the game, I would say that should be expected from the likes of him and his offspring.
Okay.
So,
kudos.
Well,
kudos. It's
right.
cute, and once we get him on, that's something I want to explore as far as now that the offspring are in the business and things. There's the different nuances and carrying on that the business has taken itself. So, yeah. But I do like your comment about. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, to be completely honest with it, even though my younger years were kind of like saturated, for lack of a better word, against my will with Dougie Fresh sound and music, I really did not truly get to appreciate him and everything he done until he worked with my darling Miss Jill Scott. It was at that moment that while I listened to that song, I recalled some of everything this dude did and realized that I've been shortchanging it for quite some time because he is just awesome. But I am a little that way because I worked with Miss Jill Scott, so automatic love and respect for that in general.
You went public with that one, did you? All right, well, since you called that, we're going to play that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Doug E. Fresh, and I'm with my girl, Jill Scott, and we're about to take it from the bottom to the top. All right? Sing!
Never wanted to see things my way. Tell me why were you such a fool? Always thought the grass was greener on the other side. Never miss your water till your well run dry. And I'm sad and so confused, 'cause I'm all cried out. Oh yeah, over you, over you, over you. Over perfectly clear to me too. So I'm gonna move to the next phase, getting back into my space, moving in the right direction. And I hope you know one day, baby, that I'm not sad and so confused, 'cause I'm all cried out. Oh yeah, over you, Dougie Fresh, y'all.
Wow, you got some wild energy, yo. It's crazy, yo.
Fun. Can I come out and listen to that?
And all right, and there you have it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, without any further ado, I have the pleasure and the honor to introduce to you my guest today. He's well seasoned and is show enough sophisticated. He has been deemed the world's greatest entertainer, the original human beatbox, the man with the plan, the one who has taught us to like how to party, the one who taught the Ghostbusters how to understand spirit, the one who taught the ladies to cut that zero and get with a hero, the man who offered his shoulder to Miss Jill Scott as she was all cried out, the man who took us all the way to heaven. Big Meach is now dishing tea with the one, the only, the entertainer. This is Mr. Doug E. Fresh. Hello there.
I appreciate it. How are you doing, Big Meach?
I am everything, and everything is me. Oh, wow. I am very honored, and I'm just so elated right now that you're here with me. And I'm gonna cut the formalities because everything is we're kind of pressed, and I don't want you to miss out on other appointments because I got the word everybody's running, so let's get this together. Okay.
They got me running.
So now let's do this, and I want to start here because prior to you being able to call in, I've played and took the audience on, some of the old school stuff. We done went back to Lottie Dottie. We done went to the show. We done went to I'm Getting Ready. You just heard us doing All Cried Out, which is the most recent from Jill, with Jill Scott. And we also went to You and Your Boys, Square Off with Left Right.
Oh, so okay.
I want to start this by asking you, with the business of hip-hop and you being on the precipice of wanting to be a hip-hop agent, for change and artist rights and carried on, how do you see hip-hop music today versus what it was when you were in the business and getting started and now redeveloping and restructuring your career?
Well, I personally think that hip-hop is in a great place because it's worldwide, it's global, everything is closer now due to technology.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we're going to see more creative things come from people on an international level. I think we're going to see a lot more. My sons, they call Square Off, and, they're doing pretty good now. I just did a video. We just did the back room on Meach, and we did, they had a video shown on 106 in Park. And I just think that hip-hop is in a form of where I think people like myself and others need to share as much information and give as much advice as we can so that they can incorporate that into what they're doing now to create longevity and quality. Because I think that sometimes, when you don't share the things that you've been through with people, they'll make the same mistakes. You see what I'm saying? Or they don't have no direction because they're thinking that this is undiscovered territory, and it isn't. It's territory we already went through, and we just got to share these experiences. Like I talked to Wayne, I talked to Rick Ross, I talked to 2 Chainz, whoever. We all sit down and have conversations, and I try to share with them different point of views that can enhance their brand and make them that much more successful. And in turn, I learned something because I'm a student first in the world of hip-hop. So I'm always learning something new,
Dig that. Now here, let me go here because here's something, with the likes of Wayne and Rick Ross and all of them, hip hop on the street level has become synonymous with identifying one's masculinity, and this, that, and the other. what is that about? Because I've heard a lot of folks, they may like Beyonce, but to keep their street creds up, they can't go bounce with Beyonce in their cars and stuff. They got to make sure they down with Ross and all the boys, T.I. and carrying on. So, with hip hop music, is that cultural, or is that one form of expression of it that many of us who are not necessarily hip heads don't understand?
Well, I mean, the origin of hip hop was never based on it being done from the point of view to express masculinity or it being giving you street credibility, but it was created in a street form naturally. You see what I'm saying? It originated from that, like it grew from the ground up like that. I mean, because from breakdancing, that was because people didn't want to kill each other no more with the gang fights. The DJ battles, that was because they didn't want to fight. The MC battles, that's because they didn't want to fight. The graffiti on the wall was to get some type of acknowledgement, some recognition, and then the beatbox was to be the thing to support the MC. So I think what's happening is that hip-hop has evolved to the point that you don't have to, listen to hip-hop and listen to Rick Ross and not listen to Beyonce. I mean, I love Beyonce's song Love on Top. And it's real with hip-hop. You can show all forms of your emotions and your expression because, even the most street guy don't listen to hardcore records all day long. You know what I mean? If he's in the room with his girlfriend, I know he ain't listening to, throw your guns in the air. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
I don't see what kind of atmosphere that'll set. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, he's gonna play Between the Sheets or something. I
dig it, right?
Like, let's go. Right. But Beyonce has her place in every hip hopper's heart.
Okay, exactly. Now here, let's go here because I know that we are expecting new music from you here, both nationally and internationally. That you're working on new music and everything. What are you seeing now that you're back in the studio that's different this go round versus before? With all the technology and stuff now, the record labels, not necessarily labels, they're more distribution houses. What are some of the changes that you're experiencing now that are that's better, and then what do you think may not have been a change for the good?
Well, I mean, I think that now, one of the things that I love about now is that, there's a certain level of independence that you have, so creatively you could do what you want. At a time, labels started trying to control artists and telling them what to talk about, what to rap about, and what will sell and what won't sell. As an independent artist, you have the ability to say what you want to say, do what you want to do, and not really have to argue with anybody. You just express it. So I think that that's good because technology has given every artist the ability to be an artist as well as a label and have a following through Twitter or Instagram or something like that. That's one thing. And the second thing, from a creative standpoint for me, I never had any limitations creatively. So for me, there's nothing new creatively other than I just want to work with more people. I want to do different things that that I've always loved to do, but I didn't have the time to do because I tour a lot. So I probably do like around 150, 200 shows a year. And between that, I got the restaurant. I'm doing this Apollo Live show. I'm doing a radio show now that they want to do with me called This Is Called The Show. And, I'm doing so many other things that creatively, I just got to work with a team of people to help me make the product now because before I would be doing a lot of it all myself. But because of time and the restriction of time, I have to use a team to make it work because I definitely can't do it all by myself.
Okay, dig that. Now with Apollo Live, you came into this particular project. What is your goal with being one of the groomers? I don't want to say a judge. I want to say one of the groomers.
Right.
With this particular platform.
Well, Big Meach, I'm glad you said that because one of the things that they say is their professional opinion, and that's what I give. I give my professional opinion, and I don't judge. I just give my opinion on what I see and what I think, and the audience at the end of the show is the one that makes the final decision. So my goal is to just inspire, enhance, and to correct something that I think the artist may not be aware that they're doing, or to give them some advice that, that can give them new direction. If a person needs some vocal lessons, to be honest and tell them that, they seem like they need some vocal lessons, or they don't really need no vocal lessons. They were just nervous. And just to tell them how to stop being nervous, you know what I mean? Because some artists are great, and then when it's time to get on stage, they freeze up. So I just try to lend my professional opinion, and hopefully it's taken as that, and it's not taken as anything with disrespect, or I'm trying to make a mockery of you, or something like that, because that's not the vibe I carry,
Exactly. Now, let me go here real quickly. In 2008 and 2010, there was some negative press about your personal life that had hit, and and I don't want to just hash it up, but how did you manage to navigate through those times where you have negative press like that, and you don't necessarily want your business out there, but then you have to address it because now you got a snitch in the bunch somewhere, or somebody trying to get paid or whatever, and got you out there like that? How do you navigate it, and what do you tell your sons now that they're in the business?
Well, one of the things that I do is that, first of all, in this game, there's things that's going to come at you that are good and bad. And at the time, actually they made a lot of errors. They made errors in, the name and what I owed and stuff like that. And it was about a tax issue, and the tax issue was I try to tell my sons that, I hired a team of accountants that were supposed to do different things. I was supposed to be on top of it, and I wasn't. So now I take full responsibility in whatever it is, and this is what comes with it. I mean, in life, there's things that, that happen, and, you have to confront them and not run away from them. And then what I realized in this problem that I had, I seen that there was many other artists and many other people in the country that was going through the same problem as me. Because when the real estate market took a nosedive in the ground, and then also, the tax situation turned into what it did, and the country was dealing with, all of the pressure of how much money they were under. It was just, all you can do is just confront the situation, make a deal, or work it out, or pay it, and you move forward, and you make it don't happen again. So I told my sons that they have to make sure that they're watching the people who's supposed to be helping them handle all of their tax stuff. I see it happen to everyday people. So I think a lot of people dealt with it with me the same way, because it wasn't an unusual situation, especially at these times,
Dig that. Now, go ahead on and let everybody.
I don't run from nothing, I try to run through it and embrace it, and do the best that I can to, let people know, because they can learn from my situation. And that's what I do with a lot of the hip-hop artists. I try to teach them through the experiences that I went through, so they don't have to go through the same thing that I went through.
Dig that. Okay, that's what life is all about. That's our experiences are to teach everybody. My life is not my own. My life is for you to learn from one way or another. That's what that is. Now, before you get up out of here, before you get up out of here, let everybody know where they can find you on your Facebook, your Twitter, the restaurant. This is your time. Put it out there, brother.
Well, the restaurant is on 132nd Street and 7th Avenue. It's called Dougie's. Specialize in Jamaican and soul food. Is really, really good. And my Twitter is at Real Dougie Fresh. And you can reach me on that. And, me and Mike Epps is on tour, and I'll be all over the country. And hopefully, if we got time, and you hear about it, come on out if you want to laugh. And if you want to party, you need to be there. And I want to thank you, Big Meach, for having me on.
Hey, brother, I want to thank you for coming on through and putting me in the junket, honey, because I know they got you running and racing, baby. Okay.
It's all good. It's all good, baby. All good.
All right. Well, Mr. Dougie Fresh, it has been an honor and a pleasure to have you here with me. And just to dish your tea and you real. See, that's what I love about it. You just real. Okay?
All the time, Big all the time.
All right, now, so let me send you on your way because you got your next appointment, and I just thank you so kindly.
Thank you very much.
All righty.
Take care. All right.
Bye-bye. All right, folks. Now, see, you heard it right here, baby. You heard it right here. And let me see. Let me go here. Wait a minute. Can I go here? Can I go here? Can I go here? Yes, let me go right there.
Know to you, the spirit is the key to unlock the true you. Spirit, some people hear it, some people fear it. Spirit, some people just won't go near it. Shores on me and the skies are blue. The Ghostbusters are back and all brand new. There's a force that's dwelling beneath the city, telling you what you need not do, and it's motion. Steers up commotion, feeding off the people's inner emotions, hatred, anger to one another. A problem like that you call the Ghostbusters in emergency that deal with reality. Making sure we all be free so we can like or dislike the people who just might look so happy but feel so uptight. They can't handle the problem and they created it from the depths of their spirit. Come on, spirit. Some people hear it, some people fear it. Spirit, some people just won't go near it. Shores on me and you should know to you. The spirit is the key to unlock the true you. Spirit, some people hear it, some people fear it. Spirit, some people just won't go near it. Shores on me and the skies are blue. Ghostbusters are back and all brand new. Come on. Newborn baby and Dana's a lady to build an establishment for an evil magician on a mission in the picture position and no condition will stop him on the transition of making it in time with the help of Islam. But somebody got to draw the line. We'll stand for all. Who you gonna call for the ball? It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. Our back. It's like that, y'all. Hit it, spirit. Some people hear it, some people fear it. Spirit, some people just won't go near it. Shores on me and you should know to you. The spirit is the key to unlock the truth. Spirit, some people hear it, some people fear it. Spirit, some people just won't go near it. And shores on me and the skies are blue. Ghostbusters are back and all brand new. Come on. Dimensions, a misconception, certain things done for the wrong intentions from people who are equal to us, but for them to look down on us is a must. Situation, brainwash, education. Here's the seed to let's plant a foundation of newborn leaders, law book readers, career coordinators, and poverty feeders. Those that know me, hear it and fear it. Know it's the truth, so they're scared to come near it, and you cheer it as I share it, cause it's my spirit. Some people hear it, some people fear it. Spirit, some people just won't go near it. The shores out me and the skies are blue. The spirit is the key to unlock the true you. Spirit, some people hear it, some people fear it. Spirit, some people just won't go near it. The shores on me and the skies are blue. to you. The spirit is the key to unlock the true juice. The spirit, some people hear it, some people fear it. Spirit, some people just won't go near it. Shores on me and the skies are blue. The Ghostbusters are back and all brand new.
All right, and we are back. We are back, and I just wanted to end off that with a Spirit from the Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack. Yes. Right, who you gonna call, children? Who you gonna call? That was real cool. I hope y'all were able to get I hope that you were able to get some things up out of that. I just felt that he was a real cool cat, you know, just sit up there, just laid it out, and it's very real. Hip-hop royalty, you're right. Yeah, yes, he is. Hey, Road to Stardom, in the tea room. I got the guest 1677, 1773, 1930. Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for coming on in. Art by Soul, thank you so much for calling in earlier. I missed guest 1584 over there. Okay, you calling Dougie Fresh? Okay, cute. But yes, honey, that there, I just felt that, you know, when it comes down to hip hop, I like how he said that hip hop now has taken it's a way to where, you know, if you're true about hip hop, then you should be able to listen to all kinds of all genres of music without it upsetting the integrity of what hip hop is. And that there is that. One of the things that I did appreciate too is just how he was talking about the history of it. You know, a lot of the breakdancing and the rap-offs and carrying on was to keep the gang violence down. And I would love for us to go back to that particular movement. You know, to where it's not about the guns and this, that, and the other, honey. You take it to the floor. I know a lot of us, honey, we took it to the dance floor, honey. Okay? For the kick and split girls at the club, y'all know who we are. Okay, you sit up there, did your 6 o'clock, your roundhouses, you caught your leg, you fell into a split. Okay, that's what we did. And if you got burned on the dance floor, then you got burned on the floor. Everybody was still able to go home. You went home and practiced. You came back the next week, okay, with a new move, because the whole idea was you had to learn the move that burned you. Then you had to make a move that was going to top it. Okay? So that's what that fusion of that is. And, you know, the whole thing about the graffiti art, now that was new for me because I didn't realize that was a battleground. You know, I mean, of course, the other competitions between the artists or whatever, I knew that portion of it. But as far as it becoming battlegrounds between gang members, I did not realize that. And, yeah, so that there was a wonderful, wonderful piece of information. So I am hoping that today's show, honey, just to talk to a living legend and someone who is still on the grind. He has new music coming. He's in the studio now. He's working on a national album, and then he's also working on one that's going to go international as well. So as you keep your ear to the ground, honey, when it's ready to drop, we're going to drop it right here at Dishing Tea with Big Meach. So without any further ado, I am going to sign off because today is a special edition show. I wanted to make sure that we had time to bring in Mr. Dougie Fresh so that he could have time with us. And this is not part of my usual format, but because of his time, we wanted to squeeze him in. So, again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please go to the website, www.dishingtea.com, or email me directly at bigmeach@dishingtea.com. You can follow me on Twitter at BigMeach1. That's BIGMEACH 1. And all of that, all of the links to all that are up on the website as well. So yes, I'm excited. I'm very I'm kind of bouncy a little bit. Y'all know how I get when I hit my pinnacle or whatever. So I'm a little bit that way. So right now, I'm going to let you get back to your day, and then we're going to make some things happen because I got to go make donuts in a few moments. We got a mandatory staff meeting. How about that at 6 o'clock? So that's 5 hours from now. I'm going to give me a little rest and then bask in today's feeling. So with that in mind, my darlings, I hope that you had a good time. And if you love me, tell a friend. If you hate me, tell an enemy. But do know this. One way, shape, style, form, or fashion, this thing here is moving forward. You may finish all of your crumpets, darling, because the tea has been dished, and you've been dishing tea, darlings. Ha ha! With Big Meach, okay? I will talk to you guys soon. Join me next week, Wednesday. Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Oh, wow, that went down wrong. Okay, join me next week as we're going into February, and we're going to start kicking off our Black History program and do a couple of special things since we are celebrating Black History Month. Do know, throughout the month of February for Black History, I want you to go and get Paul D. Jones's books, Who Told You You Were Broke, and Schedule for Success. Who Told You You Were Broke and Schedule for Success. Go get those two books. We're going to read them throughout the month of February, and in March, we're going to come together and have a book discussion. I really want you to check those out. If you missed yesterday's program, it's in the archives now. Go listen to yesterday's program. For all of you out there who are looking to understand what it is that you need to do to get up off of your behinds and to make some things happen for yourself. For those of you who have done it before and not knowing why it's not clicking, why it's not doing this brother yesterday laid some knowledge out on me, and it's real simple. It's so simple it's complex. And when he said it, it's one of them, damn, I could slap myself because it's right there in front of you. So that's why I'm encouraging you to go get those two books, Who Told You You Were Broke and Schedule for Success by Paul D. Jones. And then throughout the month of February, we're going to read those, and then we're going to come in March, my birthday month, and discuss those two books. So, yes, let's do that so that we can empower ourselves, okay? So having said all that, darling, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I will talk with you again real soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.
Every day the unstoppable, do the impossible, we the undeniable, royalty indefinable. Ford knows that your vehicle is a reflection of you, so they design beautifully innovative, stylish cars like the Explorer, Escape, and Fusion to make your journey safer, smarter, and more dynamic. Ford, born to roll. Learn more at IamBornToRoll.com.